Taylor Sheridan's 1923, a riveting dive into the Dutton legacy. Taylor Sheridan's storytelling has always been a fan favorite, and his work on Yellowstone is proof of that. But now, Sheridan is taking us even deeper into the Dutton family's history with the prequel series, 1923. If you thought Yellowstone was packed with drama, power struggles, and jaw-dropping moments, 1923 is here to prove that the Dutton story is far from over, it's just getting started. Set in the early 20th century, 1923 is a raw, unfiltered look at a time when the American West was undergoing seismic changes. The series doesn't just serve as a history lesson, it throws viewers straight into the heart of the action, where survival is brutal, enemies are everywhere, and the Duttons are fighting tooth and nail to protect their land, their legacy, and their way of life. This isn't just a story about cowboys and cattle. It's a story about resilience, family, and the unbreakable spirit of those who refuse to back down. The Duttons of 1923, a family forged in fire. The Duttons we know from Yellowstone are a force to be reckoned with, but 1923 introduces us to the generation that laid the foundation for the empire we see today. This is the OG Dutton dynasty, and they're just as fierce, cunning, and relentless as their descendants. The series takes us back to a time when survival wasn't just about outsmarting rivals or making money, it was about fighting for your land with blood, sweat, and bullets. And trust me, the Duttons of 1923 are more than ready for the fight. Jacob Dutton, the patriarch with an iron will. At the helm of the family is Jacob Dutton, played by the legendary Harrison Ford. Jacob is the embodiment of the Old West, a man who's seen it all and isn't afraid to do whatever it takes to protect what's his. After the death of his brother, James Dutton, from 1883, Jacob steps up to lead the family and keep the Yellowstone Ranch intact. But this is no easy task. With land thieves, corrupt officials, and a changing world threatening everything he holds dear, Jacob's leadership is tested at every turn. Harrison Ford brings a gravitas to the role that makes Jacob both intimidating and deeply human, a man who knows the cost of survival and is willing to pay it. Cara Dutton, the unyielding matriarch. If Jacob is the head of the family, Cara Dutton, played by the incomparable Helen Mirren, is its backbone. Cara is not your typical ranch wife. She's fierce, calculating, and unapologetically tough. In one of the series' most shocking moments, Cara shoots a man in cold blood without a second thought, a stark reminder that she's not to be underestimated. Her Irish roots and fiery temperament make her a force of nature, and her loyalty to the Dutton name is unwavering. Whether she's patching up wounds or loading a shotgun, Cara is the definition of a ride-or-die partner, and she's every bit as formidable as Jacob. Spencer Dutton, the haunted hero. Then there's Spencer Dutton, Jacob's nephew and a World War I veteran who carries the weight of his past wherever he goes. Spencer's story is one of trauma and redemption. After the war, instead of returning home, he disappears into the African wilderness, becoming a big game hunter. But no matter how far he runs, the ghosts of his past follow him. His journey back to Montana is fraught with dangerous shipwrecks, gunfights, and his own inner demons. Spencer's storyline is a gripping mix of action and emotion, and it's impossible not to root for him as he fights to find his place in the world. Alexandra, the wild card. Spencer's journey is intertwined with that of Alexandra, a British socialite who abandons her privileged life to follow him into the unknown. Alexandra's story is one of transformation. What starts as a romantic adventure quickly turns into a fight for survival as she learns what it truly means to be part of the Dutton family. Her strength and adaptability make her a fascinating character, and her relationship with Spencer adds a layer of complexity to the series. Jack Dutton, the next generation. Finally, there's Jack Dutton, the young cowboy who represents the future of the Dutton legacy. Jack is caught between the old ways of the West and the rapidly changing world around him. With the Great Depression looming, Jack's struggle to prove himself and protect the family's legacy is both poignant and relatable. He's a reminder that the Duttons' fight isn't just about land or power. It's about preserving a way of life that's slipping away. Themes of survival and resilience. At its core, 1923 is a story about survival. The world is changing, and the Duttons are caught in the crossfire. The government is tightening its grip, the cattle business is becoming more brutal, and land disputes are escalating into all-out wars. But amidst the chaos, the Duttons stand firm. They're a family that refuses to back down, no matter the odds. The series also delves into the darker aspects of history, particularly through the story of Tiona Rainwater, a Native American girl trapped in a horrific boarding school. Her story is a heartbreaking reminder of the injustices faced by Indigenous people during this time, and it adds a layer of depth and authenticity to the series. Why 1923 stands out. What sets 1923 apart is its ability to balance action, drama, and historical depth. Taylor Sheridan has once again created a world that's both thrilling and thought-provoking. The series doesn't shy away from the harsh realities of the time, but it also celebrates the resilience and strength of those who fought to survive. The performances are stellar across the board, with Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren delivering powerhouse performances that anchor the series. The supporting cast, including Brandon Sklenar as Spencer and Julia Schlaepfer as Alexandra, bring depth and nuance to their roles, making the Dutton family feel real and relatable. Final thoughts. 1923 is more than just a prequel. It's a missing piece of the Dutton saga that adds depth and context to the story we know from Yellowstone. It's a series that will keep you on the edge of your seat, whether you're watching a high-stakes gunfight or a quiet moment of family drama. So, buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. The Duttons are back, and they're fiercer than ever. What do you think lies ahead for the Duttons in 1923? Who's your favorite character so far? And what twists are you hoping to see? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this epic series.